What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Fitness Realty podcast. This is going to be episode 113, all about Paige Hernandez. This is going to be so amazing. She is an agent on my team. Super amazing rock star. I can't wait to showcase Paige and talk to her all about what she does and what makes her tick. So, Paige, say hi to everybody.
Hi.
This is going to be so much fun. So first off, Paige, tell me a little bit about your background. Like, where did you grow up? What kind of gets you going?
Yeah. So I actually grew up in Arizona. Moved here about 10 years ago.
Nice.
Thinking I'd like the snow, but I don't like the snow at
Okay.
all. Yeah.
That's awesome. About the snow, maybe not so much. Okay, everybody out there that's like a snow lover or hater, put it down in the comments down below. Let's see who wins the snow battle for Utah. So about Arizona, I know a little bit about where you grew up. What was the actual city that you grew up in?
So if you get to know me, I will tell you the truth. And I grew up in Paige, Arizona.
So, yeah. That's awesome. Does anybody you can never forget where you grew up because it's your same first name?
Oh yeah. I mean, when I was in high school, I had my 9th grade English teacher. We were all reading and it was dead silence. And he goes, "Attention, class, attention." And we all look up and we're like, "What's going on?" And he was standing directly behind me. Mm-hmm. And he starts turning my shoulders. And he goes, "This is how you turn a page." So I've gotten it my entire life.
Oh my gosh. That one's funny. Yeah. In today's society, I think a teacher touching a student, maybe not so good.
Yeah, I mean, it was quite a few years ago, so yeah. It worked.
That's so funny. Oh my gosh. So, what's the best thing about Utah that you found moving here from Arizona?
Probably the outdoors. So hiking, going through canyons, and
cool.
All that good stuff. And fall, the colors changing. You don't have that in Arizona.
That is so true. The colors here is just phenomenal. I mean, it's amazing. Well, all right, let's talk about some of your hobbies so people can really connect with you. So if you're looking for an agent that's with us, maybe you might love some of Paige's hobbies, and maybe you guys will connect. So let's hear about it.
So my favorite hobby would have to be riding motorcycles, going through canyons with the leaves changing, different things like that. It is a blast.
Oh, that's so awesome. While you're motorcycle riding, what is your motorcycle?
I have a Harley Davidson Sportster 1200.
Whoa! All right, 1200. That's pretty big.
I mean, it sounds big, but you put me up against like my husband and his friends, and I don't. So it goes fast for a short amount of time, not for a long distance. But like kick off, go, I can beat. But like 5 seconds later, they're flying past me.
So. Oh, interesting. Okay. So you're like a badass biker chick. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I like that.
Like Sons of Anarchy right here. Chicks of Anarchy, if you will. Everybody out there. That's awesome. What is it about motorcycle riding that you're like, oh, this is the best?
It's freedom. Absolutely freedom. Once you, put on your helmet, put on your music, and you just go.
Yeah.
It's just everything else just dwindles away. It's such a stress reliever.
Oh, that's so awesome. I have only ridden a motorcycle like twice in my whole life, so I am very jealous about this. I really want to bike one day, but I have not that I've experienced this myself, but it feels like the rest of the world falls away when you're riding a motorcycle, which definitely. I think is kind of cool. Like for me, riding a bike, I would be like, oh, I got a text or something,
Yeah.
But you can't.
Nope.
That might be a bad idea to text and ride a motorcycle.
Definitely. I don't recommend it.
Don't recommend. Do not pass go.
I have a phone mount. And so I'll see the text. And even if I wanted to, I have gloves, so I can't.
Oh, yeah.
But, you have to be aware of your surroundings, definitely. So yeah. It's kind of frowned upon.
Okay, all right.
So
now, who got you into motorcycle riding?
So I actually, growing up in Arizona, grew up on dirt bikes.
Okay.
So I had dirt bikes and 4-wheelers when I was a kid. Go off-roading all the time. So I very much liked that adrenaline that came to it.
I gotcha.
But my husband, I want to say 2019, he mentioned wanting a motorcycle.
Mm-hmm.
So for Father's Day that year, I got him a motorcycle.
Dang, what a Father's Day gift.
For
that
me,
would be, sheesh, I want that.
There you go. So.
That's cool. All right. Well, now, how long after you got your husband's bike did you get your own?
So it was probably about 6 months, and we actually upgraded his bike because he started off with an 883.
Oh, yeah.
Which is smaller than mine.
Yeah.
But it's a good starter bike.
Cool.
So we upgraded his bike, and I took over the 883.
Oh, okay. So a good starter bike.
Yeah.
883, Harley still.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever like, oh, we should buy some other brand, or you like?
So we actually have a Yamaha.
Okay.
And
you say that out loud?
Sitting on my back porch.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's funny. So if somebody was looking to get into motorcycle riding and they're a female,
yeah,
would you recommend an 883 for them?
Honestly, no.
Okay.
So I actually wouldn't recommend any of the Sportsters.
Really?
Because I absolutely love my Sporty.
Yeah.
She's a ton of fun, don't get me wrong. But you're going to outgrow it really quick.
Oh, okay.
So I'd actually recommend probably a Softail. They're lower to the ground. They're easier to maneuver still, like the Sporty.
Yeah.
But they're more comfortable for like longer rides and stuff like that.
Oh, that's cool. So for all you chicks out there that you don't want to be a passenger princess anymore, get your own bike.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Or a what? What did you call it?
Backpack.
Sorry. You don't want to be a backpack.
Don't want to be a backpack.
I've never thought about it that way, but that's probably the most fitting literal thing that I've heard today. Okay, well, let's switch gears and talk about real estate, of course. Kind of that's why everybody's here.
Definitely.
But what is it that got you excited about real estate enough to get a real estate license? What is it that got you really going?
So it was actually when my husband and I purchased our first house. Mm-hmm. It got the wheels turning, but I didn't really know which direction to go.
Oh, gotcha.
So that was a few years before I actually got my real estate license. Mm-hmm. And it just, the need and want for it grew. Mm-hmm. I mean, I have friends in the real estate industry. I've had friends that have bought in houses and used realtors and different things like that. And mm-hmm. just kind of experiencing all aspects, I wanted to get my license to bring something new to the table for clients.
Oh, nice. I like that. Yeah. That's cool. And what do you think that it is, the value that you bring to help a buyer or maybe a seller? What is it that's like, ooh, I'm Paige and I do this for my person? Like, what does that look like?
So I have that mentality that I will outwork pretty much anyone.
Nice.
It's just kind of that lone wolf mentality.
Yeah.
In a way. I have financial background, so I worked for a local credit union for 4 years.
Oh, nice.
So I learned the back end of mortgages and how someone would get approved and what they look for. Mm-hmm. So with having that kind of knowledge, I'm able to help my buyer clients go through a less stressful process. Oh, yeah. I'm also an accountant, so cool. I can crunch numbers. I'm very organized and detail oriented, mm-hmm. which helps the organization process and just being more on top of that for my clients.
Yeah. Oh, that's super cool. And I think that's really important, what you said, to have that financial backing and to help a buyer to better understand that whole process is huge. Because as you know, when you bought your first house, like mm-hmm. it's pretty stressful and yep. Nobody teaches you this stuff in high school. And then you get out in the real world and you're like, well, crap, like if I don't have a person that's coaching me on this, like the internet is vast amounts of knowledge and none of it is useful for your specific instance most of the time.
Definitely.
And so having you be in the back pocket of your clients, I think that's huge. All right, let's kind of talk about something else. What is it about Fitness Realty that was really like, oh man, I'm going to get my real estate license and I'm going to start selling real estate? with Fitness Realty? What is it that kind of drove you to say, yeah, that's where I want to hang my license?
Honestly, so I interviewed with a few local brokers, but you guys just stuck out. The vibe that you have, it's very family oriented, very upbeat, very like, let's go out and get it.
Thank you.
I absolutely love, I want to say every video you start, what's up everybody? Like
So
that
great.
just pumps, like
Yeah.
sets the mood for everything.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you. I've really enjoyed like getting to know you, and I think that obviously like bringing you on the podcast, I get to find out more about you as well. But I do think that what you bring to the table is such a unique piece that we don't have, like a different set of market, a different demographic of people that we can help maintain or gain home ownership in the first place. Because I do think that there's so many underserved areas, and if I could reach out and touch more people and talk to them about how to build wealth in real estate, that would be something I would love. But you are going to help me do that, which I love that part. So I think that's going to be amazing. All right, let's kind of like finish up here and wrap up. But what is one kind of crazy story that's happened on your motorcycle that you're like, this was kind of crazy, and you want to share it with our audience?
So my husband's probably gonna hate me for this.
Yay! We get to get some dirt, some tea.
His riding name is Domino.
Okay.
For the domino effect, because it was actually the first time we were riding together, and I was in front, and we were going down the street perfectly fine. I was a new rider, and this was before came to the realization new riders should ride behind and not in front.
Interesting.
So he was being the overprotective husband and wanted to make sure that I was okay.
Yeah.
So he put me in the front. Well, I was riding too far in the middle of the lane. So when you ride, you want to ride staggered. So initially, if anything were to happen, the motorcycle behind could still go forward and I'd have enough room to maneuver. Well, because I was too far in the middle, we came to a yellow light and I slowed and stopped. And with him being a more experienced rider, he gunned it. Well, then he realized I wasn't going.
Oh, crap.
So he ended up hitting his brakes and his tire locked up, which made him slide. Ooh. And being the great husband that he is, he held onto the bike, hoping that it wasn't going to hit me. Well, it still hit me. Oh. And we went down and I dislocated my shoulder.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So, but I mean, needless to say, it wasn't bad because I was able to pop my shoulder back in. I just hit it on the asphalt and good to go.
Yeah. Emphasis on badass biker chick, right? I mean, me over here, I'm like, pop my own shoulder back in. No, thank you.
Well, I mean, if you're going to sit on the side of the road with it dislocated, I'd rather just have it back in.
That's fair. That's fair. I guess I would have to see what I would do in that position. But
and I had a full face helmet on. No one could hear me screaming, so it was okay.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Well, I didn't know that about like people that ride bikes. Do you guys all get nicknames and stuff, kind of like pilots do? Like, I didn't know that. I've never heard that before in my whole life.
It depends. So he rides with a group, a local group here.
Gotcha.
So and they all just kind of get names. I mean, it just kind of depends on the situation that happens. And Domino kind of stuck with him. I mean,
interesting. Yeah. I did not know that. That is so cool. Well, the group rides and stuff, I'll probably have links down below, but you guys do group rides that are like donations and funding for children or whatever. I don't remember what you guys do, but
our biggest ride's in September. It's children's primary ride. Okay. So it's actually September 21st this year.
Okay. All right. Hey, if you guys see this before September 21st, gather some info if you're a rider, I guess.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So we start off at the Harley and we actually go up to children's primary. And we'll rub the engines in the parking lot and all the so before COVID the kids could come down.
Yeah.
Since COVID they stay up, but they get to look through the windows and stuff like that. And we'll do raffle tickets. We actually raffle off a motorcycle there too. So.
What? Oh man, I could get my first bike.
I didn't say it. Oh my God, your wife's gonna kill me.
Yay!
I didn't.
Yay! I am imagining how loud that would be around the hospital. That would be
loud.
so cool.
Yeah.
I would love that. Okay, well, I really am appreciative of you. I love having you around. I've really enjoyed getting to know you. I think that what you bring to the table is really going to benefit the people that are around you. And then the skills and abilities that we can help promote in real estate are just going to be huge. So yeah, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, anytime. Well, this has been another fun podcast episode. I am TJ McClellan, broker of Fitness Realty. This is episode 113, all about Paige Hernandez right next to me. So thank you, everybody. And please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. I love you guys. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.
Yay.